Hey gang, what's going on? It's your girl Sheree Robin. We live and live in color. Focused as always. It is Monday. Folks got things to do. And I want to jump on to have a conversation with you guys about goals. So those of you who do know me, I am a Simon & Schuster best-selling author, editor, publisher, ghostwriter, all-around word nerd, and my foremost mission is helping people write books. That is one of my very favorite things to do. But with all of my 17 years of editorial experience, that is the primary focus that I have, is really helping people get past the roadblocks, discover their message, really share stories that resonate with others, kind of moving beyond the obstacles that come into your way and tell you that you don't have time, you can't do it, all of those things. So it's Monday, and because of that, one of my important missions for you guys today is to really focus on your goals. So this morning, I had a wonderful morning. I had the opportunity to make sure I made it to the gym this morning, spent some time focusing on my mission, really praying and exercising, doing some things that were beneficial for me, right? Hey, good morning. Good morning. Make sure as you jump on, you say good morning. Shout out where you're from. We got lots of new folks hanging out, and I want to know where folks are from this morning. And I want to know all of my authors, all of my folks who are writing books this year. Where are you? If you are aspiring to finish your book this year, if that is a goal, a desire of yours, let me know. Drop that in the comment section, published author, aspiring author. Let me know that that's where your mindset is at, because then I'll know that this information, hey, good for Maryland. Then I'll know that this information is good for you, that what I'm sharing is beneficial for you. Now, it's not just specifically for authors and for writers. Brazil, we got Brazil in the house, hey. But it is really important that in anything that you're doing, any goal that you're trying to accomplish, Georgia, hey, I'm new to Georgia, hey. So anything that you're trying to get accomplished, you have to have some goals. You have to have some things really clear and clearly established in all of the goals. Good morning, Shiloh. Good morning. All of the things that you want to get accomplished, you have to have some things specifically done to get those, to really meet those end goals. So one of the things that I want to talk about is, do you make time for your goals every day? And that is not just for my authors. Again, this runs the gamut. This is for everyone who has goals. And the question is, and I want to hear some answers, do you make time for your goals every day? Aspiring illustrator. Ooh, stay close. I like it. We need some illustrators. Got lots of aspiring children's authors, so hang tight. But do you make time for your goals every day? It's a real question. Do you make time, right? And I realized in my exercising and all that, I was like, no, you don't know. And that's the reality of it is, and here's the truth about it, and working with the authors that we work with and the 10 editors that work on the staff, the literary bees who are committed to helping other authors, who spend their time reading manuscripts, who go through people's content consistently, who are working at it all the time. Whenever we give someone a deadline or there's something that we want people to get accomplished, you would be surprised how many people are like, oh, I didn't get around to it, or oh, I went to this event, or oh, I didn't get this happened, I was on this vacation, or oh, there's always something. There's always something that stops people from working on this thing, this book, this vision, this business, this organization, this nonprofit, this mission. There's always something. And the reality of it is, here's the news flash for you guys. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. There's always going to be something. Always. Always. If you are a driven person, if you have desires and things that you want to achieve in life, guess what? There's always going to be something that's going to get in your way. Always. Never fails. Nonstop. There's nothing that you can do about it. There's always going to be a something that comes and is like, nah, I want some of your time. Oh, you thought that you were going to dedicate some time to this today. Here's this sale going on at Macy's. Here's this opportunity to go here. Here's this friend who wants to take you out and pay for everything about, wings and drinks. Here's something that's going to derail you from what you set out to do. But you aspiring authors, illustrators, writers, business owners, you aspiring speakers, you keynotes, all of those folks out here who want to do something big and better and amazing with your message, you have to do the work of setting the temperature. You have to do the work of determining that this is what I'm going to do. I am not going to be swayed by these certain things. So there are 4 things. Bad relationships hinder people. Absolutely. Absolutely. So there are 4 things that help me get my goals accomplished every day. And I don't mean I do this once a week or once a month. I do these things every day, almost every day, but just about every day, being honest. But this is the goal plan really, is to have these 4 things that you should be doing every day. Number 1, write them down. Write down what you're going to get accomplished. And sometimes it's not just beneficial to write it down one time. Now I'm pointing to my dry erase board because I have several big boards where I keep my goal sheets. I have boards here. I have things that remind me. But also when I'm looking at my daily planner, when I'm looking at the things that I'm working on, and I'm looking at what's going to happen for me today, I'm writing down what my goals are for today. So in the morning, I'm writing down, I'm going to work on getting chapter 3 finished. I'm going to work on outlining this next book. I'm going to work on getting 10 pages of this edit complete. I'm going to get this done. I set the temperature early in the morning. I write it down. Sometimes it is not enough to just have it in one place that you look at every so often, because you might glance over and see that. You might see it. You might not. You might be already on your way out the door to breakfast because such and such called and they treating, to some shrimp and grits this morning. That could be happening. You might roll right past it. But if you take the time in the morning and write down what your goals are for the day, what you're going to get, not what you want to get accomplished, what you're going to get accomplished for the day, it cements it. It makes it tangible. It makes it valuable for you so that you see it and you've written it down. You're committing back to this every day because you write it down. I am going to finish this chapter today. I am going to finish this outline today. There it is. So you write it down. Make sense? Write it down. Write it down. And then you have to revisit it. Revisit it at 7 a.m., revisit it at 9 a.m., revisit it at 10 a.m., revisit it after lunch. Look back at it. All right, well, let's see. I have 6 things I need to do today. It is 12:30. How many of those things did I get accomplished? I bet you I won't be on the phone with my cousin for an hour. I bet you I'm not responding to those text messages. I bet you I won't be in my DMs. I bet you I'm going to be focused on the things that I said I was going to do because I have my eyes on them. So writing them down and revisiting them. And this is consistent. This is daily. This is every 30 minutes. There's a scripture that says when you renewing of your mind, right? And I always used to think about renewing my mind meant I would go to church on Sunday and my mind would be renewed for the week. I would be a renewed person for the week. Malarkey. That's not how it works. Sometimes renewing of your mind is every 30 seconds. Sometimes renewing of your mind is every 5 seconds. It is consistent renewing so that when you know that your goal is to finish this book and you know that you have some chapters to get done, when somebody calls you or when there's an opportunity or when something jumps up, you're not easily swayed. You're not easily dismissing the work that you have to do. You get to work. You sit your tail down. You look at this. Oh man, I said I was going today. That's what I said I was going to do today. How many of those things have you checked off on the thing that you've written this morning? Not last week, not March 1st, this morning. What have you written down and are you recommitting to it today or revisiting it today? And then the third thing is recommit. So write them down in the morning, revisit them consistently, and then recommit over and over and over again. Recommit over and over and over again. There's no other way. I promise you. And especially, and this is for my authors, especially for those who want to write a book, there's no other way to get it done because writing sometimes is not fun. Even for a writer who writes consistently like me, sometimes it is like, I don't want to sit at my desk right now. I don't want to do that. Oh, it's a movie on. My kids are watching a movie. Oh, they got some. I want to go do that. I want to go do that. But if I'm looking at what I promised myself, what I've said to myself, the goals that I've given myself daily, then I know you better sit tight, Sheree. You better be still, Sheree, because there are things that have to get done, Sheree. And that's the fourth one. Talk to yourself. I know that's crazy, right? I know, but by show of hands, how many folks talk to themselves? Does anybody in here talk to themselves? Hey, Angela, am I the only person who talks to myself? Let me know. I would like to know. Thank you. Honesty. Thank you very much. So here's the reality of it. If you talk to yourself, let me know that you talk to yourself. Yeah, thumbs up. I talk to myself. Sometimes, a client asked me this the other day about staying focused. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes you got to yell at yourself. So I only talk to myself. I talk to myself daily. Sometimes you have to yell at yourself. Sometimes you have to check yourself. Really. Sometimes you have to be your own boss. You have to be the voice of reason for yourself because there's not going to always be somebody that's like, hey, what's up? What you doing? Where it's at? Now, the bays And Angela, I'm so glad Angela's hanging out this morning. Angela is a bae. When we work with our clients, yes, we are like, excuse me, your manuscript is due. You got a chapter that I need in. What's going on? I need to see that. Let me have that. What's going on? And sometimes people are like, oh, she's a little pushy. She's a little bossy. It's all right, because that's what we need to do to get you motivated. But guess what? You have to be able to do that for yourself as well. You have to be able to do that for you. You can't let you talk you into going to get some shrimp and grits this morning. You have to let you, that inner voice of you that's like, no, girl, you know better. You have to let her speak up and be like, now I know I'm going to need you to sit your tail down. All right, I'm going to sit down because Mia's yelling at me and I need to do what I need to do for me to be mad at me, right? That's real. That's the real. You have to yell at yourself. You have to be your own encouragement. You have to do it all the time. Not just once a week, not just once a month, not just every so often, every now and again. No, bark at yourself. Raise your voice at yourself. And I really mean that. I really mean that, because other than that, when it comes to writing a book, baby, everything that could possibly happen is going to happen. I have met people who have gotten married, had babies, bought a house, and done everything under the sun except for finish their book. Excuse me, my little straps keep showing. Everything under the sun but write a book. I look up, they in Jamaica, they in San Juan, they done bought a house, they done got 15 new weaves. They done did everything under the sun, but turn in a chapter, but write a book. But this thing means so much to them. I want to have this done. I got to get this done. I need to get this done. But you ain't wrote it down. Number one, you have not written it down. And again, I mean, write it down every day. Can y'all write that for me this morning? Write it every day. Write it every day. Command yourself right now to write it in the comment section. Write it every day. Write it every day. It's not a joke. I mean that. Write it every day. Write your goals down every day. Today, I am going to finish this chapter. Today, I'm going to outline this manuscript. Today, I'm going to commit to getting the help that I need. Today, I'm going to schedule a consultation with Sheree because she's about to beat me. Yes, today. Today, I'm going to do that today. Not right now. I'm not going to answer that call today. Today, though, write it down every day. You have to write it down every day, and you have to revisit it every day. You have to revisit it not just every day, but every 30 minutes, every 25 minutes, every hour on the hour. Revisit it. Look at it. Put it on a sheet. Look at it so that it's bam, smack dab in your face. I love my planner, and people and someone bought me this really beautiful planner. It's nice. It's beautiful. It's pretty, right? And I like it, and it's pretty. But I need big stuff. I need my stuff to be big because my days fill up fast. And I'm gonna show you just what my February date, my calendar looked like. No, this was my January calendar. This is what it looks like for me. This is my day, right? So I have to be really clear on what I'm getting done, on what I'm getting done every day, because there will be, right now, today, there are 6 emails in my inbox of people that I need to respond to. Now is not the time. Now is not the time, because I have things that I have determined that are going to get done today. Yeah, thank you. I have things that I'm going to get done today. So I write them down every morning and I revisit them consistently because they keep me from being sidetracked and derailed. They keep me from getting off focus. If somebody's calling me like, hey, what you doing? I'm working. And here's a funny thing too. When you are an entrepreneur and you work for yourself or you work from home, people don't think that that's work. There are people who go to work a 9 to 5, and they may not respect what you do if you are hustling as an entrepreneur, because to them, you home, you chilling, you got time. I don't have time. You know what I'm trying to get accomplished? You know what I'm trying to do? I ain't got time to play with you today. I got things to get done. No, turn your phone on, do not disturb, shut it off. There's an app that'll lock your phone for you for 45, 50 minutes. Shut it down so that you can focus on what you need to focus on. There's no other way to get it done, period. So write them down, write your goals down every day. Revisit them throughout the day, consistently. Take a look at them. When you are deciding that this is, something that you want to do, have you earned it? Have you earned that? Have you earned that dipped off to lunch? No, you haven't, because you know what you still ain't do? Write that chapter. You know what you still ain't do? You still ain't turn in that assignment. You know what you didn't do? You didn't book a consultation with an editor. You know what you didn't do? You didn't reach out to get the support from the literary bays. So how are you? My brother wrote something on Facebook the other day. People out celebrating, but they broke. What are you celebrating? Or people out at the club partying, but they broke. What are you celebrating? What are you excited about? If your goals are not where you want them to be, what are you hype about? If you're not happy with your life, what are you happy about? And don't mess around with nobody like me or my team, because we will change your life. We will change your whole life. That's what you want? You want to write a book? You want to be a published author? This is how we finna do it. Come on. This is how we're going to get it done. People are like, oh my God, I got deadlines. I got accountability. Yeah, boo, because that's how you get it done. That's how you get it done. That's how we focus. That's how we get it done. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for the people that want to play. If you're not serious about it, then I mean, we are not the Literary Bae, Sheree Robin. This is not for you. This program is not for you. The kind of support that we give is not for you. If you just want to kick back and chill, if you just want an easy life, then you got other things. Then this ain't the perfect relationships. I used to say that to my girl, I don't even want to talk about. I lost a whole relationship. I lost a whole relationship at one point in time in my life because I was like this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. What we doing? What we doing? Every day he complained about his job. Oh, I hate my job. I hate my job. I hate this. I don't like that. My boss do this, and somebody get on my nerves, and I'm this miserable, and I'm so that. Then they complained and complains and complains, and I was like, all right, bet we're gonna revamp your resume. We're gonna go get you to go do this. We're gonna do that. And he was just like, that's a lot. We're gonna go to cookout. No, we're not going to a cookout. We're not going to cookout. We're going to sit down. We're gonna get this resume done. We're gonna watch a movie. I said, all right, we watch one movie. We'll watch a movie. Movie went off. I went to get up. He went to turn another movie. I was like, stop, hold up, wait. I don't know if this is gonna work. This is not, I don't know if this is gonna work because where your mind is at and where I'm trying to go, this is not aligned because you finna just still be here, sitting here right now, doing the same thing that you was doing before we met, and then you're just gonna be complaining. That's not how it works. So no, write it down, revisit it every day. If you don't like where your life is, change it. If you don't like what's going on with your situation, change it. Good morning. If you are not satisfied with what's going on in your life, you have the power today to change it. That's a gift that we have as human beings. Do you know that? That's the most beautiful thing that we have. We can change everything about us today. If you decide that you are going to be different, you can decide today. Say progress ain't eating at a cookout. I know that's right. I took my laptop to one of the cookouts and was like, this, y'all good? I got stuff to do. Let me make a plate. Catch me in the corner. I got stuff to do. I got goals I'm after. You know, like that's how you got to go after it. And we have the determination and we have the mindset. We have the ability to think about our thinking right now. If you don't like how your life has been going for the last, I don't know how many years. I've met people who've been holding on to book ideas for 20 years. If you don't like the fact that you have made no progress in this position, you know what you could do? You could change it today. You can schedule a consult with me and get connected with the Literary Bae to help you write your book today. Not tomorrow, not next month, not when the time is right, not when my schedule clears up and I get, finish all the things I need to get finished. And I'm not really, when I get, you playing, you're not serious. You're not for serious. You for play, okay? Because you're not focused. So I'm just, guys, I feel so strongly about it because these are the things that I do that I have to do consistently every day to get where I'm trying to get to. There's no way that I could be accomplished, could be traveling, could be teaching, could be ghostwriting for celebrities, could be living off of my gift and my dreams if I was just like, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe I feel like going out to eat today. This thing is driving me crazy today, y'all. No. On my 43rd book. So thank you to hire her. I appreciate it. But that's the real. So you write it down every day. You revisit it consistently every day. Consistently. Look at what you have on your to-do list. If your to-do list is not done, and then don't write a 45-item to-do list for the day, realistically. Give yourself 5-6 things. I can get this done. And then that means that you have to maximize your moments. You have to make the most of all that you have. We have 24 hours in a day. You're not going to sit at your desk for all 24 of them. So what are you going to do? Are you going from 9 to 4? What are you doing? All right, so from 9 to 9:30, that means you need to be doing what? Outlining, go take a break, come back. And I mean like a break, like a 5-minute break, go get some water, get a snack, come back, prepare yourself for the week. That's one of the things I do when I food shop. I prep for my week on Sundays. I prepare my content on Sunday. I get my meal plans together on Sundays. I prepare to be dedicated to my goals throughout the week. So I'm not like, 2 hours in the kitchen, I wonder what I'm going to cook today. Nah, bruh. We got it all mapped out. It's laid out. We executing. Okay. So write your goals down. Write your goals down. Revisit them throughout the day. Revisit them. Revisit them. Revisit them. Right. And then recommit yourself. Recommit yourself. If you're all, and recommit, like looking at what you have. All right. I've done this so far. I've done that so far. That's not time for a reward. 2 things off the list of 6 is not like, it's been a big day. I'm done. No, sis, sit down. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. Recommit. I said today I was going to get this done, not tomorrow, not Wednesday, not Thursday, not Friday. Oh, now we're in next week. What happened? Now we at March 18th. We about halfway through the month. What happened? Where the goals at? Where the books at? What happened? What happened? Really? Like, what happened to them? You kept putting them off. You kept putting them off and blowing them off for something else. That's just what happens. Next thing you know, it's gone. Week's gone. Okay? So write them down. Y'all got that? Let me know. You guys got that? You're writing them down. Thank you. Writing them down every day. You are revisiting them. Had to get that out. Revisiting them throughout the day, consistently looking at them, checking yourself, right? What are you doing? What are you getting accomplished? You know what I like too? Sometimes if I don't get a chance to cook or something goes crazy, Grubhub, Uber Eats, all that kind of stuff, bring it to me. Bring it to my house. Just bring it here. Just come on. I don't have time to get up and go looking for no food. Nope, bring it here. Come on. Real fast, real simple. Everything happens. You can just make it happen just like that. Write it down. She got it. She said, write it down, revisit, recommit, and talk to yourself. That's it. And talk to yourself. You got to check yourself. As I'm having this conversation with you, you got to talk to yourself the same way. My client asked me that, Sheree, how do you get these things done? I yell at myself. Sheree, you out of pocket. You are out of pocket. What are you doing? Get your tail up. What are you doing? All right, come on, Sheree, stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me. And my clients, the clients who work with me one-on-one, one of my favorite things is that when they say, I heard your voice. I heard you yelling at me, Sheree. I heard you asking me 1,000 questions. Yeah, you did? Good. Did you listen to me? Yes, good. That's why we're working on this project. That's why you about 3 chapters from the finish line. That's why you're going to be published this year, because you're listening. We're going to have a whole nother lesson on being teachable at another time, but you're listening. And sometimes people you don't know me yet, you haven't made a commitment to myself or the beige yet, you don't have somebody else yelling at you. So you got you, and you got to yell at you. Yo, you, yo, me. Hey, Shiloh. Hey, Charles. Hey, Anna. Hey, Niche. Yo, you better get it together. You got goals. You got stuff that you're trying to get done. You got to work at them consistently and aggressively. So the question for you guys, once again, let's bring it right back around. Do you make time for your goals every day? Write the vision, make it plain. That's what I'm talking about. Every day. Every day. Write it down every day. And see, the problem is that people read that. They read the scripture one time. And it's like, one time, I got it one time, and I'm good. One time. No, not one time. You don't renew your mind one time and you renew. That's like, do you wash up one time? Do you wash up one time? Let it be a hot day. You washing up 2-3 times because it's hot. I'm sweaty. I'm icky. Get off me. One bath does not last you all week. One shower is not going to keep you fresh from here to Thursday. So why do you think that one time that you look at your goals and boy, I'm going to knock these goals out. I looked at them in January. I'm executing. No, you're not. No, you're not. You funky. That's what's wrong. You funky. You stink. You stink. And you need to go ahead and sit down and refresh your mind. Get your life together. Okay. So stop thinking that it's just going to magically happen. It is not going to magically happen. She said, wash your face. You have to I love TJ. TJ said, be an answer. That's a whole nother conversation. Yes. You have to dedicate yourself, to your vision, to your goals. Makes sense? Does this make sense for you guys? I hope so. I hope it resonates with you guys. I hope it's clear. Make sure that if it does, you're hitting those likes, hitting those shares this morning, so that I can make sure that the content that I'm giving you, what I'm encouraging you to do, makes sense for you. If you know someone who is aspiring to be an author, make sure that you tag them in this video. People need the motivation because, again, writing is challenging. Writing can be hard. Writing is not something, unless you are like, unless you're someone who loves to write, no one rushes home and is like, boy, I can't wait to just, makes sense. I like it. No, nobody can wait to, Now, some people that like me, I'm folding laundry last night. I'm hearing characters in my voice. I grab my phone because I ain't got time to get to my laptop. Grab my phone, write a whole scene in Google Docs. Dialogue is jumping. These characters don't even know who they are, where they're coming from, but got to put that down. And it just flows. But I've been writing since I was 8 years old. 8 years old. So this is a habit. These are habits that you condition yourself to do over time. But it's not something that you'll just want to do and love to do if you don't put forth the effort to do them. Period. It's not going to happen. So you have to revisit these things consistently every day. All right. So anybody making commitments and making changes today? That's my question. Is anyone making the commitment to make a change today? Have you decided that you're sick and tired of being where you are? That being a published author is a desire of yours this year and you have done nothing. You've done absolutely nothing. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? On Pinky swear. on Instagram, the link is up for you to schedule a consultation if you need to talk, if you want the support, if you need the ongoing motivation, if you want to be a part of the community. We have the entire Literary Bay community, Literary Bay Academy, where there are 10 editors and myself. We teach twice a month, teach a live lesson. You're a part of our exclusive Facebook group in our community. You get the monthly newsletter that we send out. So you are a part of a community of writers who help you every day, who are focused on moving you forward consistently. Join, be a part of something bigger than you if you need the ongoing motivation. It's a big thing for creatives, especially entrepreneurs. We're by ourselves a lot. So commit to getting the support, but you have to work on it every day. You have to work on it every day. So if you're ready to change, if there is something that I can do to assist you, I'm telling you, I'm not playing with y'all, because I was stuck. You know, that's a whole nother personal story, but I was stuck at a certain point in my life where I was just not satisfied with what was happening. And it took for like the voice of God to be like, you deserve it. You can have everything that you dream about. I was like, me? You know what I used to do, God? No, not Sheree, not me. He was like, yeah, you. I was like, oh, all right. Well, what I got to do? Get in line. Get in line. Get in order. Connect. Find a mentor. Find a coach. Get guidance. I sat up underneath my pastor. Before I moved to Georgia, I sat up underneath my pastor like, what? Where I'm going? What we doing? What you need? How I go? Focus. I had to have somebody giving me direction, somebody that I was accountable to consistently and every day, all the time. I used to be the person, I ain't going. Anybody checking for me? I ain't going. So I'm checking for you. I bet you I'll be there then. And I had to find that within myself. How do I stay committed? How do I stay focused? I check Sheree every day. I check Sheree every single day. And that's how you get to the goal. Check you every single day. You write those goals down every day. You write your goals down every day. You revisit them consistently. You recommit to them and you talk to yourself. Talk to yourself. Schedule. Oh, y'all, we missed each other 4 different times, Luz. Can I explain what I do again? Absolutely. I am a Simon & Schuster bestselling author. I'm an editor, a publisher, a literary coach, a ghostwriter. I'm a super word nerd, technically. Like at the end of the day, I'm all things literary. I love writing. It's been an extreme passion of mine since I was about 8 years old. And it has kind of fueled my life and my career. So my degrees are in English. My master's degree is in English and composition studies. I teach writing. That is my heart's desire. And in this incredible space we're in, where so many people are self-publishing and have the opportunity to share their stories, what I realized as an editor is that the manuscripts that are coming, they all have the same mistakes. They all have the same hiccups. They all look like freshman college papers, where you have an idea, but no one has taught you or shown you how to write it. No one has shown you how to develop your idea and turn it into something more. So a big part of what I do, myself and the Literary Bays, those are my BAEs, my badass editors, we help people find the meat in their message, pull out the content, write solid books that actually can have an impact in this earth, that can change not just the people who you come into contact, not just their lives, but yours. Writing a book can change your life. Who believes that? I see it happen every day. I see it happen every day with every single client. I see it happen every day. But by show of hands, does anyone in here believe that writing a book can change your life? Absolutely. Has anyone in here read a book that's changed their life? Absolutely. Yes. It's a real question. It makes a huge difference. You can do some serious impact in this earth. And there's so many valuable things when it comes to writing a book. Guys, I could be all day talking about books that played a major part in my life. Absolutely. We could talk books all day. We could talk books all day. Books are, and I've heard that too, books are the new business card. I've definitely heard that before. Books have so much value, but books do so many incredible things. And I wonder, let me see, guys, if I have one of my original prints of my workbook. So this is my workbook. It's a 142-page workbook that goes with the course that I teach, which I will be relaunching next month. So one of the things, and I think it's in here, we did some redesign on it, but one of the things that we talk about is the value in books, right? And what books do. Let me see if I can find it, because I don't even know where it is in this piece. Oh, this is all about self-publishing, ebooks, ISBN numbers, module 6. This is PR and media. I don't know where it is in this book, though, so don't judge me. I know that there's a space, there's a place in here we talk about the value, writing one now, good stuff. We talk about the value of books and what books do for people, how they solidify your expertise, how they build value, how you write a book one time and it grows your message forever and ever and ever. It is ongoing. You can sell your book all the time, especially when I think about speakers, right? Anybody in here want to be a speaker? Anyone interested in being a speaker in here? I don't know where it is, especially in this older version of the book. The new ones, I'll find it a little bit better. But one of the things that I talk about consistently when it comes to being a speaker is that speakers are always, you're always trying to get another speaking engagement. You get one speaking gig, you get another speaking gig, they grow, that's fine. You want to be a speaker, you can be a speaker. She said, me again. Here's the thing, right? Anyone know who Les Brown is? You recognize the name, understand who Les Brown is, right? One of the things I love about Les Brown and so many other very smart speakers, if you pay attention to them, they don't just speak, right? They speak, but they also have services, products for you. There's also something that you can purchase of them. He's my pop-up. They also have something at the end of the conversation that you can take home. You can take home a piece of them. He just doesn't know it. That's how I feel about Stephen A. Smith. That's my dad. He don't know it. But no, realistically, that is at the end of the day. So he says the saying is, you make $1 million from the stage and 30 million from the back of the room. That's so real. And here's why. Because you can only speak one time, maybe twice a day. Maybe you get paid for that speaking engagement. That's fine. Okay, however much you're making from that. Most speakers starting off are not making a lot of money, but you can sell endless amounts of books in the back of the room. One product, one time, sell it to 50 people, 200 people, let you give a dope speech, you sell it to everybody in the room, everyone in the room, right? That's just the physical place. That's just the speaking opportunity. Now build your brand and have your books available on Amazon. Now you're going to reach millions of readers who will never meet you, who will never see you in person, but somehow your book has had impact in their lives. Anyone love an author, a certain book that you just think this person is amazing, you love what they have to say and how they say it, but you ain't never seen them. Ain't never seen them, don't know where they are, wouldn't even know what they, maybe if they look what they look like if they walk past the street and punch you in your forehead. You wouldn't know. But I bet you know that book. I bet you that book had value to your life. And that's what writing does. That's what writing a book does. It solidifies your expertise. It staples you as an authority in any industry, in any field. And it says to folks, hey, I know what I'm talking about. So of course, if you're going to say that, you better put some stuff in the book that really does that justice, that really confirms that you know what you're talking about. Michael E. Gerber. Yeah. Makes sense? I hope that that's clear and that resonates with you guys, because that's the mission. That is the mantra. That's the message. That's what I'm trying to get across from you guys, is that this thing, writing a book, is big. Everyone wants to write a book, but not everyone knows how to write a book. And there's things that happen that are going to stop you from getting it done. And those things are just a part of life. They're just a life. They are everyday things that happen. They are laundry. They are kids. They are relationships. They are movies. They are concerts. They are everything that's going to happen. That's going to be like, nah, I got something more fun for you to do. But it's like a distraction. It's like a distraction. Hey, brother. It's like a distraction. It is. If you do not look at what you have to get accomplished and measure your steps every single day, there's going to always be something that's going to stop you from doing it. And I promise you guys, and it's not money. It's not money. There are clients who have paid thousands of dollars and still be like, and I'd be like, yo, all right, Sheree, because I don't even feel like, that's my favorite one. I don't feel like hearing you fussing. Good. Turn in what I asked you to turn in. Because you know what you're going to have? A book. You know what you're going to be? Successful. You know what you're going to be doing out here changing lives and stuff. Stop playing with me. I better get focused. So let's go back to the beginning. You ready? Okay, here we go. So what are we doing? What are we doing to make sure that we focus on our goals every day? What are we doing? Anybody remember? I'm going to shoot them back for you guys. Write them down. Drop them in the chat as we go through them. Number one, we're going to write them every day. We're going to write down our goals every single day. Number one. Number two, we're going to revisit them consistently throughout the day. Write them, revisit them consistently. Checking them, checking you, right? Then you're going to recommit. Recommit to that every single day. Every time you look at them, don't celebrate because you had a list of 6 things to do and you did 2. It's not time for celebration. No, recommit. I said I was going to get these 6 things done today. I bet you I'm going to get these 6 things done today. And number 4 is talk to yourself. Check yourself aggressively. And I mean it like aggressively. Like I know that you know good and well you could pull out more than that. You know good and well you could dedicate more time to that because all you really want to get ready to go do is watch something on TV or go do something that's not productive. So those 4 things, you've got to write them down, revisit them consistently, recommit every day, and then check yourself. Talk to yourself. I talk to myself all the time. And I yell at myself, just like I'm yelling at y'all right now. That's how it works. But that's how you get successful. That's how you become accomplished. If I say I'm going to be better at meal prepping, if I say I'm going to be better at motivating myself, then I'm going to make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to make sure I have the tools necessary to get those things done. And I'm going to focus on them every single day. Every single day. You're going to read a book a month. And for me, reading a book a month is big because I'm reading lots of books throughout the month. So I'm reading client books throughout the month. I'm ghostwriting different, maybe 3 projects right now. So actually to read a book for myself is sometimes a struggle. But I have to make myself do it because that's a goal for me. So every day I'm reading. Every day. I get to scroll on Facebook. No, you're not focused. You're not focused. Okay? Make sense, guys? Make sense? Please do reschedule your consultation. Those of you who are hanging out on Facebook, hey gang. Those of you who are hanging out on Facebook, make sure that you hit those likes, those shares. You motivate another person today. You pass the message on. Tag an author, tag a friend, someone who needs to be, shooken up a little bit. They need to get their minds together, get their life right so that they can do what they set out to do. They're tired of hearing them talk about they're going to be an author. They want to write a book. Tag them. Tag them. And challenge them to make the commitment. Challenge them to talk to me. Yeah. To schedule a consultation. All right. And if you're looking for the kind of support that I mentioned before with the Literary Bae Academy, you can check us out at literarybae.com. Literarybae.com. And schedule, you can schedule a consultation through there also, but you can check out the Academy and see what we have to offer in the Academy, okay? So that you can be a part of a community. That's one of our goals, to build a community of better writers. Absolutely. We want you to be better. We want you to grow. And we want to make a safe space for you to ask questions. For you to, if you're unsure, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not sure, do I put my story first or my statistic first? How do I weave this all together? Can I tell you my ex-husband's name? Like people have questions about writing that you're not always going to get in a workshop or in there's so many things that just don't solve the problem. There's a lot out here that just does not solve the problem that people have. And one of them is that there aren't skilled writers teaching people how to write. You got people who've written one book and they publish it on Amazon and they're trying to teach everybody how to write. It's painful. It's painful. And then another part is you have people who are extremely successful and their books are doing well, but they don't tell you that they've paid editors like myself and my team to write these things. They don't tell you that they paid $5,000, $10,000 for an editor to come in and make their stuff make sense. No one tells you that. So they're like, oh, write your book, pour your heart out on the page, and then you stuck like this. All right, this is my heart, but it's messy. My heart is here, but where's my message? You're confused. You don't know. And here's the thing. It's okay because that's a part of writing. That's a part of the writing process. So don't get frustrated. Just get help. Okay? And one more time, we're going to run through that list. One more again. Y'all ready? Number 1, write them down. Write down your goals every single day. Write them down. Number 2, revisit them all the time. Take a look at what you're supposed to be doing today. Count your hours off. And I used to have one in a different planner that would give me my hours. So from 9 to 10, I'm doing this. From 10 to 11, I'm doing this. Check those things off. If I'm looking at 11 o'clock and I've had 3 things I'm supposed to do and I ain't done nothing, I'm slacking. I'm slacking. And that's when that inner voice got to come out like, yo, you slacking, right? Challenge myself. Recommit. Write them down. Revisit. Recommit. Talk to yourself. Okay? Make sense? I hope so. Hope this stuff was good for you guys. I hope it made sense for you. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Make sure that you continue to hang out. I do my lives every about 2 to 3 times a week, definitely on my Fridays. We got Fiction Fridays on Friday. But make sure that you friend me on Facebook. You hang out. You are hanging out with me on Instagram. Always follow. There's lots and lots of good stuff that I'll be teaching at the Bays are teaching. Excuse me. If you're interested, you're so welcome. If you're interested in getting the support, I am a click away. Just make sure you schedule a consultation and get some support today for myself or the Literary Bays, and check us out at literarybays.com so that you can get the consistent support. As a matter of fact, you guys have it on Instagram, but really quickly, let me grab that link for those of you who are hanging out with me on Facebook so that you can schedule a consultation quickly so that you're not looking for it, trying to figure out where it is, where it's at. Here it go. Okay. There it is. All right. You're welcome. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Have an incredible day. Stay focused. Write your goals down. Revisit them. Recommit, and talk to yourself with the outside voice, with the deep, like somebody cut in front of you in line, like voice. Oh no, you didn't. One of them voices. That's what you got to talk to yourself like. Like, oh, who you playing with? One of those voices. You got to challenge yourself. I know you can do better than that. That's how you got to talk to yourself, and I mean it. I really mean it. Seriously. Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. I'm serious. I really do mean that. Sometimes you really got to be your own bass in your voice. That's it. Because the other side of yourself is like, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to work that hard. It don't take all that. No, it does. It does. It does. It takes all that to change lives. It takes all that to make a difference in the world. It does. Period. You can't get it by being lazy. You don't change lives by being lazy. All right? You can't change your own life by being lazy. So get to work. All right, gang? I love you. Have a great day. Again, make sure you schedule a consultation if you need the support, and come check us out at literarybays.com. All right? Have a great day, guys.